And hello everyone. A bit of a delayed start, but better here than never, right? So yeah, we're back for NA. Today we got Hated right there. I hope this is the logo. I got this one from Hunter x Hunter, so Hated, if you're watching and this is not correct, let me know and I'll look to change it because I do not mean to intentionally have a wrong logo there, so just that we are all same. Again, 5 minutes delay as usual, as it's a tournament stream. I'll go over the leaderboards and then all the brackets and streams what, and then let you know that we have to wait 30 minutes for the first game. I also would like to ask you guys for replays. I really need replays. I am so out of them. Because I also don't want to play tier 5 in this stream, because I mean, who's even interested in that, right? But, not getting too much off topic here, let's have a look at the table for NA. Okay, there we go. So we got Pramo at the top here, 92% win rate, that is incredible. Only losing once to Apex in the finals, in a 0-2. So they've won all the other matches so far, as you can see here in the win rate. Really well done by them, honestly. We have G Game or Gamma Genesis, whatever you prefer, with 81% and pretty close by. And then we got Hated, which we're gonna be following today. I'm really looking forward to it. Apex, Naps, then Void, Club Penguin, and Purple, who are all rather close in points here. So even Hated pretty close. So there's nothing decided yet for placement within top 8, but you know, that will decide within the next few previous skills. We also got Pincer right here, Straight, Moonman, Resistance, Scouting, Legionary, Rival, Gosu, and the Savages right here. All also again pretty close, just about 1,000 off from each other, which is it's respectable, you know. So we're gonna have an interesting clash over placement here in the near future, so that would be cool. And now let's have a look at my favorite friend in all of tournament streaming, my Blitz assistant. And we're streaming Group 1. Great. We're having Hated here, who have advanced prematurely, not prematurely, determinedly, and we're waiting for these two here playing against each other, and then to get our enemy for Hated. We got Pramo right here, who has been or will be streamed by Fishy, meaning one of us will be out here if both make it through, which would be rather unfortunate. Definitely. We got a Good Game down here, who's also going to be a big contender for this group. Within Group 2, we have the Moonmen, Beta, who have shown pretty good results with rivals. Void, Apex as well, but they are in different halves. Got like Straight and Final Order. Yeah, some clans that I've see and that I'm recognizing now that I'm streaming in AMO. So they're definitely gonna make a big showing here. Although I'm not sure if I could predict who's gonna win this group. And in Group 3, we have the Savages here, third. The only ones pre-advanced. Pincer here, streamed by Wild Ones Helper, if you want to watch that. The Purple here, Naps as well, who are good. End of that team, and Gosu, who's also in top 16, I believe. So, we're looking for some interesting matches today. I will keep you up to date in between for what's happening. And yeah, as I said, Hated. Their first match will happen at 30, meaning we have 30 minutes to just basically do nothing but mess around with, because I really don't have enough replays to show you guys anyway. So I'm gonna play this thing a lot, grinding it. I've been platooning a bit with Mr. Big, so I managed to obtain the Top Gun. Not sure if I want to get the engine though. Team C, does that help? No, it doesn't. It would be cool to know if you could like check stuff and see if other tanks have it as well. which you can do in PC. Sadly, you can't do it here. But you know, I'm probably just gonna save up for the Hellcat, get this tank, and like play it in tournaments or something with some people if they ever decide to let me in, so that I can farm credits for other tanks. Because I'm only gonna go so far as to play until the Hellcat, then stop, and then I will probably make a small poll or something for people to decide which lines I'm going to grind free to play. I'll make restrictions, for example, like here, 1 CD, 1 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy, something like that, and especially not giving me the KV4 line, because that is not allowed. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be looking into that. Also, if you're wondering, because of all these -25s, I just got a certificate that I can't use anyway. So yeah, in case anyone was wondering. I have some free-to-play rules. You know, as the tournament's not starting yet, I think I can talk about this a little. I'm using the cheapest of consumables, meaning no speed boost, no multi-purpose, and no adrenaline. I'm using the cheapest provisions and only 2 slots of them, meaning I will always be using the cheapest food or drink and the cheapest fuel. Maximum of 5 APCR shells in any tank. And then equipment wise, I'm probably gonna go maximum to here. I get these 3 and then here. I would never go any further than that. So yeah, so that we are aware, but currently I don't see the need for low tiers. And I only will use camo certificates / camo if I get one for free. Go hated? What do you mean, the clan? Or what exactly are you meaning? Exactly IO? I'm not sure. Also, let's say hi to Mr. Big, Ethan, and Boomer, as well as Cosmos. Hello, guys. If you want me to show hated, there we go. There's hated. You have. Yeah, the first couple of games are happening now. I'm gonna be playing a bit in skirmish because, my God, this tank has not been treating me well at all. Although I guess I could play maybe 1 or 2 in random, see if it works out better. Because I want to get this at least to 50 before I move on to the next. Because, oh my, it's terrible. Wait, do I still have the boosters on? I do. I don't want that. I'm gonna use them only for ×2s. So yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to it. If I ever mispronounce any names, please let me know. It's not intentional. So hope you guys are gonna have a good time. Wish you could follow any team to the finals. Thing with that, Mr. Big, is that Wargaming did that in the autumn season, where they put us to follow a certain bracket and not a team specifically. They did explain to us why they aren't gonna do it this season, but I'm not as sure as to why, so I'm not gonna question it. They will have their reasonings. Yeah, that's just basically all about that. Hey, let's blame. These people really want to go to the city, and I'm not a big fan. Also, if someone has a clan for me, yeah, I don't mind joining. You know, getting some of those bonuses, like getting tanks cheaper and stuff. And so that I could start working on my personal level, because you don't start that until you join a clan, I think. Oh. So yeah, basically, I'm never gonna buy anything with real money on this account. I might just, you know, basically pull a quickie baby and just play like events and stuff and see if I can complete them for free. To like service that is possible, of course, like here if there's like ever a tier 8 grinding again. Also, how did he just bounce twice on me? I really don't know. Shot there. Probably should have as well. Great. Alright, so yeah. I also have a higher ping than on EU. I'm not making this as an excuse, it's just that it will take a bit of time to get used to. I'm trying to get accustomed to it already, it's not that easy, especially when I still play EU actively. I just wanted to press adrenaline, but that's too expensive. Not using it. So yeah, my goal is probably, because the hardest way, or the biggest issue, free to play is getting credits, obviously. What I'll probably do is try to play tournaments with people, which is basically the best source of income when you're free to play. Oh yeah. And I eventually want to get to tier 10, of course, and my main goal with this account is to see if I can hold 70% even after like 10k, 50k battles. And just to get to tier 10 in general, because I made a promise with Israel Fatness to, once I reach tier 10 on NA, we would tune together. So that would be pretty cool to do once as well. That's just some of the goals I have in mind for this account, if anyone is ever wondering. But these are just some of the starting goals. This is not like one of those all the other YouTubers that have done their free-to-play accounts, like Meatsy has done it, I think Martin's done it. Doodles as well, I think, has now started one, I think. But this, I mean, since it's a different server entirely, and I don't have an account on the server anyway, I just thought, why the hell not? I'm streaming an A anyway, so might as well. And I do have quite a bit of NA viewer base, so why not? Why the hell not? So I could platoon with those guys as well sometime. 25k. I have 24,000 free XP so far, which is gonna get me through Turd and Gun, as well as end. So if you're wondering, I don't know how I accumulated that much over time. I did a bit of the battle pass as well. I got some of the vault stuff, not a whole lot though. It's not showing it, but I got like 100k from the credit vault, I think. Hey Bolt, hey Pete. Hey Impressive. I may do all lines, depending on how long I'm still going to be playing the game for. Because on my main account it took me 3 years. And that with paying. So, and active grinding as well. Like, let's say it took me maybe 25k battles to grind all or research all tanks. Not sure if I want to do that again. I don't know. I mean, I don't think you can really get sustainable with Blitz content. Depends on how much time I have in the future and if I will still be playing that game in that time, so we'll see. But I mean, in case I do, probably will go for all tanks at some point. Because it would pretty much get boring. A score. I see a lot of EU guys watching. It's interesting. I mean, I don't mind it, you know, I'm happy, but it's odd. Streaming out of my time zone, 2 people in my time zone. I should have probably just sit at the back and snipe. That's not my usual playstyle, so I never considered it. But I probably should have, considering I'm on north of mines. So, you know. I really should run. I always forget that there's this goddamn curve here. I might as well just die here. Not might as well, but I might just die here. That's what I want to say. This is why I hate mines. I mean, for low tiers, sure, fine. It shows the importance of a key location, which basically is the hill. But I mean, for players that play this game for longer in higher tiers, it's just not fitting. It's way too small, way too restrictive. At least a good thing of free-to-playing on this account, on Blitz instead of PC, is that you have 6 cents. It's so relieving. But what I have to work on and what I just remembered was the crew skills. They are all on one. Oh, that's gonna be fun. We're definitely losing this one, by the way. Hey, Baldwin. Oof. Maybe I should play like this. Be more successful, you know? Talking to the enemy, no? Let's fight. He's a real man. GMA, I don't decide what team I follow. Wargaming gives them to me. So stop complaining. You don't need to like the team I follow. Just enjoy the commentary. Lay. Got a clan indentation. Okay. That went faster than expected, didn't it? Okay, that is... Oh, hell. Who are you? Did I just meet him in a battle? I don't think so, right? Is that a viewer? Is that a viewer? I don't remember his name. I already forgot it. Brilliant. Catastrophic. Let's see. I don't think so. Might that be? Potentially. I don't know. Let's just play more games. Oh, my neck is really hurting. Especially my shoulders. Also, yes, my webcam is doing funky stuff. I mean, like, just look at my hand, right? The black outlines. It's because I have a shit green screen. I also need to have my lamp constantly on. To fucking give me a headache every single time, but you know. Doing it for you guys. Did you just say attention loses? You are renamed, sir. Do not believe that you are the greatest player. Watch him die first with 0 kills. That's why I love having chat on in Lotus, because it's just so liberating. Seeing all the stuff people talk about. But in high tiers it's just so toxic. I mean, it is in low tiers as well, don't get me wrong. This is basically toxicity on another level, but I mean, I don't care, honestly. All of these people that are toxic in low tier, they have no real point anyway. They either just got clapped in high tier and are scrolling back now because they can't take it anymore, or they've just been playing low tier for the past 5 years, so you know, they don't know anything else. Oh, I am so dead. Oh, why is it the Matilda? If I can kill this B1 without sustaining too much HP loss, this would be absolutely fantastic. Why is the Matilda so fast? What is going on? Why is he so fast and so furious? I'll get outplayed, sir. No! No, 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 no. Oh, this is stressful. This is stressful. I am dancing, sir. Let's dance! Oh, please don't bounce. Please don't bounce. Yes, I didn't bounce. Nice dance. I appreciated that. Let's do that again sometimes. Oh, that was exhilarating. Oh, can see that guy? I just saw his tank outline. His tank model. Rip. I really don't want to go forward just yet. Especially because it's an 82. Also that Leo hasn't killed a single one yet. He said he would kill minimum 3. There's only 2 left. Huh. Way to keep your promises. Greatest player ever. I see. He says, oh. Oh, yes, it finally hit. Oh, I'm the greatest gamer of all time. I'm a legend. I mean, he didn't die first, but you know, he still died with 0 kills. That's all that matters to me. So yeah, still, if you have any replays you would like to share, send them on my Discord server. Do !Discord or check the first link in the description. And send it into 2 replays, and please add the battle duration so that I can make sure to not miss any tournament games. Because that has happened before, because the match was too long. So let's not get that happening. I need to really make sure I get in fast here. Need to somehow stay behind them. This is such a weird maneuver. Why is he driving so weirdly? Hey, we win. Didn't get the Top Gun, but whatever. I take that victory. I fought for it. I can't open the gold one, Mr. Big. That's only locked to having the premium battle pass. Which tier 9 is worth keeping of the tech tree tier 9? A lot of them, honestly. Let me go through the tech tree for you. Also, nice first class there. Let's start with the Americans. The T-30 is definitely nice. That big punchy gun. I loved the pattern. It's one of my favorite tier 9 mediums. So those 2, I would say, from the Americans. Definitely worth. Otherwise, depends on your playstyle. In terms of the Germans, I'd probably personally go with these 2, E75 and E50. If you really liked it, probably also the PTA. A lot of people would also say Waffle, but you know, that depends on the player. In the Russian tech tree, not really anything, honestly. Only one probably would be the 54, but I really see a point. Otherwise, all the others are not good enough to be worth to keep. The British ones, though, they are. I like the Vickers and the Centurion. The Conway got a bit annoying when I grinded it, and the Tortoise as well. The Conch I just don't like. I made a review on it if you want to know my opinion. Type 61. Amazing. Loved it. Also one of my favorite tier 9 mediums. Powerhouse, of course, definitely a keeper. Maybe even the Heavy if you enjoyed playing that. Definitely plan on buying that back at least. In terms of the Frenchies, these 2 are just garbage. The Batchet is alright. And here, the Standard Bees. That's my opinion on tier 9 tanks, which you should keep. Hey, I did all missions. Woo! Such a great player. Hello, Quad T. The Asia server's down? Is it? That's interesting. A stripe. Yeah, stripe, I get that with like credit struggle, especially as a new player. That's often a thing. Alright, you know what? Whilst we are in the queue, let's just have a look at the assistant real fast. So, Hated versus Oblivion, Premo, and this con, which I still won't pronounce because no. We got Club Penguin and CLG, and GG versus Nuke. MM versus Baeta, Rival and Void, Apex and FLTH, Straight and R. And in group 3, Surge, Cursed, Pincer, Purple, Naps, Nuke, and Mex and Gosu. There we go. Now let's not miss our time here. Oh god. A DW2. Okay, cool. If only I had my engine upgraded. True, right? But I mean, it's fine. You know, you gotta be efficient when you grind. And I don't like this tank in particular, so I want to get it done as fast as possible. Which is why I'm not getting the engine, nor the tracks. Tracks are always like the least worth on any tank. They're just really if you want to absolutely min-max. Like, oh yeah, I want that 0.1 extra aim time, sure. You know, that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I want 2 degrees better traverse speed. I am dead now, by the way. Because I made a big mistake in not running away when I should have. I shot way too early. I'm dead now. Woohoo. Nice. I died to a duck. Rip. The chat. I don't want to play in training rooms. Stop game. I know that it's a some of these tips are coming way too late, honestly. But I guess, you know. But yeah, the Wolverine has not been serving me too greatly, honestly. Low. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think I did before, but I don't remember how, so. Hello, mate! But, you know, that's what we're gonna have to settle with. Apologies. I struggle with names. Such a sad story, isn't it? I scored as you got a point there, you know. In that boring kind of part. Also, what the? Look at this. Half my hair is like, or just a stripe of hair is gone. Because it's the headset. Let me see if I can adjust that a little. Because it looks absolutely disgusting. Filter. Check the similarity. Oh, this makes the background just more. Let's get it down then. Now my hair. Oh no. I'm inverted. Woo! And ooh. I love playing with the green screen, man. It's so funny. But sometimes it's just annoying as hell to get all the stuff right. I mean, like, I can show you some spooky stuff, like, watch this. This is so funny. And this is just like 40 points upwards. If I go really down, you just see black. Wow, okay, cool. Nothing happens. At 400 you start to notice it. Oh god. And I'm gone. I'm erased from this earth. And I'm back. So yeah, it's just all about settings. Really fun sometimes, but not when you're like Trying to prepare for a stream and it looks disgusting. Hi, Ian. What's this by? Yeah, contrast. Look, I'm pale as fuck. Oh my god. That is just the contrast very high. Let's put that down again. No one needs to know how pale I actually am. Alright. Still waiting for that room in, right? Obviously. I guess I can play one more, right? When does that start? 6 minutes! No, we don't. Alright, cool. But yeah, I hope you guys are gonna have an alright time with the stream today. At least I'm gonna try my best. But, you know, I can succeed or not, we'll have to wait and see for it. Oh, my shoulders just want to crick all the time. It's not a good time. Pain. The pain of back pain. Oh yeah. Let me just go through something on Discord really fast. I'll be right back to you. This exactly. And if I do this, it's... Alright then. I just want to check for a roll on myself. Hey, everyone's sticking in line. Great. Thank you for answering. Preference is mobile tanks. I mean, and it should be fine, right? With most of them that I did mention are mobile tanks, because most of them are mediums. Because tier 9 is mainly good for medium tanks. Anything else is like boring as hell. So I am now way too dark. Like my heart. And my soul. The brightness up a bit. There we go. Alright. Fine. Focus. Oh, I don't like that lineup. Oh, I hate it. I was already in pain on EU earlier when I saw a 5 mouse, 2 eyes, 4 lineup. My heart was in pain. Where's my drink? Where's my water? Here's my... I didn't prepare tea because I'm an idiot. I was platooning with Mr. Big. So, you know, I just gotta have to settle with water. Look who's in chat! My favorite name to pronounce. Rainer. Hello. Hello. I'm such an idiot. Alright, so we got Normandy. Let's focus a bit more on commentating and being professional. Hated Hassel for quad ISO double crown routing 62A. Okay. Interesting choice of a 62A. If you see a Russian medium on this map, it's usually a 140, like Agile's taking there. For what is it? The beach push. You usually sometimes see that if you see 2 140s on this map, it's usually through the beach with like 1 T22 or something. You know, that's just the usual way it goes. But yeah, they're sticking with that. What ice for? Not a lot of DPM. Those crown ranks not helping with that either. So they're really setting on survivability here. And then we got Team Oblivion with double E5. We got a Vickers here from Cole. A T22 double ice 4. A general, I don't know what kind, sitting in a crown. Why am I hoping it's General Kenobi? Probably not. Yep, it isn't. Well, General, I apologize for making that mistake. Let's focus. So yeah, what could we expect from this lineup? Hated starting from the south. So we're definitely gonna see a play onto Is it D? On the south side? I actually am not sure. Well, you know, either C or D, that side it is. The 62A could potentially go for that. If you see my cursor here, maybe here, where you can like quick spot if something comes from there. Although he might encounter the Vickers, he could also try and get A, which he again could meet the Vickers or the T-22 at. Since they can just double up at, so Hated has to be careful with their usage of this guy. He could also just sit behind the heavies here, have the Kranwagens like on the lane hold down area, you know, stuff like that. I think they're playing around this area. That's my guess. So, and for Oblivion, I'm assuming these E5s are gonna get sent into the plane area with speed boosts. The Ice Force probably capping C or D, either of which, right? Vickers and T-22 getting mid control, maybe the Kranwagen. Yeah, I guess I could see that happening. You know, all depends on what the teams do. I don't know, of course. I am not aware of their strategies. I'm just merely giving a opinion of what could be happening. But I do like the lineup of Oblivion here more. A bit more variety, a bit more setup. They also have more DPM than what Hated has, and I'm not a fan of low DPM lineups, especially lineups like this that focus heavily on Ice Force. But I mean, we've pretty much come to a conclusion, or I have, that it's a tank that is universally used in NA, and there's nothing that's really gonna change that, so, you know, good on them, I guess. But let's see what they can do here as we follow Hated into their first match against Oblivion here. Oh my god. 1400 HP advantage. Oh yeah, different controls, I forgot. So they want to control the middle here, and we have the 62 in the corner. You sometimes see a Leopard 1 plater, so I'm not sure why they didn't just take that. Which has similar DPM, but just a better gun, more punchy. So it's better for a spot like that, where alpha damage matters more than DPM. And we have that C-cap there from Hated. Getting on the cap control. And Oblivion here going basically in a random match location. Mainly with the middle here. Everyone has been spotted, and Hated has a lot of knowledge here on what the enemy is doing, because they see everyone. Call here might get just reset by the 62A there if he does get hit. If the E5 is pushing from the south. 62A actually got spotted, and we have Hated here. Very aggressively pushing into B, with the Kranwagens moving over Noah here. Having to make some space and abandoning the B-cap. But they are pressuring from up top here, and Nasama is taking quite some hits now into the side as well. With MJ here in his Kranwagen being very aggressive. And Arata trying to counter this with a push onto Sean with the other tanks, but Osama here instantly goes down. Sean here drops soon after, but Agile here, the flanker, actually flanked around and does get the E5 from Arata here. Focus now on easy peasy in his T-22. You want to get that DPM out. And good focus fight here from Hated. Gets them to get the kills more easily here, which is very important to do, especially in these just mosh pit fights. And that basically won them the game now. It's a 5 against 3 with General, Blue and Cole left against 5. With so much hit points still left here on the side of Hated. And they made use of these Kranwagens really well. With their initial clip potential when pushing in. You do a lot of damage, which does compensate quite a bit for the lack of DPM that they have. Which the 62A, who's kept alive until the end, is also a big part of that extra DPM. If he died early, and the Kranwagens died early, which one of them did, Sean did go down very quickly. Then Hated might have been in trouble here, but they made really good use of the tanks they had. And Aja here finishes off the first game for Hated. Who picks the teams you're gonna follow? I think it's more or less random, honestly. I don't think there's too much thought behind that. But of course with a bit of focus on teams that will most likely go a bit further so that you don't drop out first match. That's usually the hope of course that Wargaming has, so that the streamer gets more content for tournaments itself and, you know, more exposure to it. But yeah, Hated here doing a pretty good job, really good damage spread, and that's what I meant. They kept their 1 DPM tank alive, which was the 62 AM, which was vital. 4k damage here, well done. And Arata and Osama getting focused very, very quickly here. Game for Hated here in that first match. Hey Ramsley. What is it, Rainer? Do you not like the way I pronounce your name? Rainer. But yeah, as this is a best of 3, it is very important to not lose your cool. And especially win the first game, because it gives you momentum. It gives you instant match point. And it pushes your enemy to that far of an extent that they are basically not allowed to make any mistakes in terms of their decisions. Because that can cost them, right? One mistake and it's over in a situation like this. Not necessarily like one missed shot or something, which, I mean, in end situations can. But I mean in general, like, the pressure's on them now to win this. And Hated has changed their lineup a bit. We got rid of one ice form. And got an extra one from Noah here. Whilst Oblivion seems unchanged for the most part, but they got rid of the Vickers, and I'm not actually quite sure what they replaced it with. I just know that Cole was the Vickers player and he switched to the T-22. But let's have a look if that will change it a lot. They have basically the same amount of HP here on either side. And let's see what happens, really. Again, a lot of heavies dominating this meta here. Money there, going in the usual spot, or at least not usual, but the one that he went before, just countering that, and Cole there in this T-22 basically copying him. With a D and C cap. Expecting a potential YOLO here. Which of course we as the viewers know is not gonna happen as of yet. Arata there very far back. And Alucard there all alone in A. Has to be a bit careful. Sean here in blue. Good shot there from Sean. Straight with heat next to the gun mantle there. Arata here went very far forwards. But D is not an easy cap to just steal. There's a really nice hold down spot, of course, but stealing it is a bit harder. They're having an idea of using Mani as a bait here, although I don't think that's really gonna happen. Especially looking at how Oblivion has concentrated their tanks to the north here. And Blue here is now starting to lose a lot more hit points to Sean, who in return also takes quite some shots here. Has to be careful. As Alucard now from the south, but he is getting put under pressure from Mani. Cole there coming in as well, and Sean already out, again the first to go here. And Noah rushing for A, it loses a lot more hit points. And Oblivion way more composed, way more collected, and with really good shots, and just bleeding Hated so much. Are looking to win this game here. We already have 3 tanks dropped on the side of Hated. Whilst Oblivion just lost their first here. And Agile is gonna go next very soon. Very low on hit points. Getting pushed on by 2 tanks. And On the other side with Taichi, I think is how you say the name, in his Ice 4. Getting put under pressure as well with Jinja here. Having to retreat. Mani here in the 6th day has left his backward position to put some focus on himself, although unsuccessfully. Takes a big shot there. Gets set on fire as well by Alucard, who's still alive with 22 hit points here. And a really well played game from Oblivion here. Absolutely outplaying Hated. Really good cross shots, bleeding them so well. And just pushing them out of their position is what really got them the victory here. And just well played in general. And Hated just didn't have an answer for this one. I think they just tried to do the same as they did last game. Which, as we saw, does not work out, right? Gonna have to have something up your sleeve. And if you just try to carbon copy the game before, that's not gonna work out for you. And Oblivion showed that, really putting up a good performance as we now move to Rockfield. An entirely different kind of map than Normandy, as Normandy is one of those with 4 caps, which not a lot have, only like Himmelsdorf has it, and Canal, which are the only others that I can think of that are at least in the tournament pool. There might be one more, but I just am forgetting it. Yeah, it's definitely a different map to play. Depends a lot on the lineup, a lot on timing as well, I feel. And just which side do you pick? You go with A and try to control from above that no one gets B? Or do you play from C with trying to get B? Or do you just play from B and just go from there? I have seen teams do that. And it even has been successful, surprisingly enough. You see those very, very rare lineups because they're very risky to pull off. Or well, not to pull off, but to win a game with them, at least. And yeah, we have our lineups. We have Hated here with E100 from Noah, double Kranvang, triple E5 and an Ice 4, and then Oblivion here with double Kranvang also with a Vickers here again from Cole. Double E5 and Ice 4 there. Did not quite catch the 7th time. It was a second Ice 4. Alright, so a lot more versatile, this lineup here from Oblivion. Whilst the lineup from Hated here as being a lot more specific to a certain purpose. Seems they are also having some voice chat problems here, which is unfortunate. So they're using the in-game chat here. Seemingly all going towards C here. Whilst Oblivion has split up with 4 tanks in moving towards C. 2 E5s very far backwards and kind of like a trap here with Cole at the forefront spotting. And the Ice 4 here instantly into C. He's not messing around. Got right in there and A now. He's getting capped from Cole. These E5s here are very aggressive, putting 2 good shots into Osama. Third one misses. Having to be careful here, those Kranvangs, but they have been seen now. Alpha here, maybe not in the greatest position. Would easily get shot at. And really quickly killed as well. Fives now have relocated. All here could potentially just take B, and it seems like that's exactly what he is going to be doing. Noah here just now joining the fight with the rest of the team. And so far Hated have put him some really good shots here. And good early damage. Noah here deciding for an HE to be the best choice of action. Arata here now taking the clip from MJ, but the focus quickly switching to Osama, which is the better choice indeed. And he gets double tapped here, loses a lot of hit points, and here comes Mani, and he will clear Osama out of this game. And Taichi pushing straight over onto Arata, the focus on these Ice 4s. very, very heavy. Alpha here as well. Sean and Age are relocating to not get counter pushed here. But the Vickers from above is also starting to put his shots in. And Hated just with such a good focus and control of the hit points here. These hold down tanks just outperforming the ones of Oblivion right now. Big shot coming in from nowhere there. And the focus is just on their side. General here instantly dropping as well. Alucard here. The next one to get focused. Look at that damage coming in. Oh, you're gonna get that clearing shot. And we still have all 7 tanks left for Hated. Not sure what to say other than just a really, really good isolation. Really good focus find. The E100 is getting out another shot. Aja here also trying to shield a little bit for his teammate Noah. The first one to drop. And it's a 6v2 here. Blue gets tracked. Still had to repack it, but he is getting tracked again. And he will undoubtedly fall. As we have Cole here trying out his hardest against Taich and Alpha. But will go down. Oh, he bounces the shot here from the IS-4. Not quite going down just yet. Oh my god. The survivalist does not want to die. Cole will survive this game. And he just does not give a damn. And survives this game, but Hated here. Such a good damage spread. And I honestly believe that Oblivion here was oblivious to really what to do. Such a good focus on Osama and Arata. And Alucard, who didn't even die that early, still did not do the damage he should have. And even if Cole did 3k, it was from range. In Hated here. Successfully taking the first match. Well done. So yeah, just great game there by Hated. And let's have a quick look at our good old friend, the Blitz assistant, to find out how the groups are looking right now and who has qualified for tomorrow. We've Hated versus Pramo now. Me versus Fishy's team. Not our teams, of course, but we're both commentating here. And then we got Club Penguin versus GG. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean that we have like 4 top 8 clans in this? With Pramo and Hated first and third. Then with Club Penguin and GG second and I never mind, they're 7th, but still, wow, that's a lot in one group, isn't it? That's crazy. And in group 2 we do have Baeta here overturning Moonman and Void who beat out Rival. Then we got Apex and Straight who also have qualified, meaning those are the next 4. And in group 3, the last 4 teams to qualify is Cursed, Pincer, who beat out Purple, Naps, and Gosu. And I believe that is all top 8 clans, right? We have Pramo, GG, and Hated in group 1. Apex is in group 2, yes. Naps is in group 3? Yes. Void should then also be in group 2. Yes, indeed. Club Penguin is in group 1. And Purple. Oh, Purple, the only team not top 8, got shut out by Pincer of all teams, who are right up their tally. Who's actually, wait, 10, 6, 5, 6 to 10, 6, 20. So Pincer is only 36 points behind Purple, and they beat them here today, meaning they will, at least for now, overtake them. That is interesting. An interesting revelation. Alright. Hey Kakashi. Sensei. Alright. Now that it is time for replays. So please, I beg of you, NA community, if you have good replays, share them on my Discord server. Link is in the description, or do exclamation mark Discord in the chat. As I only have 5 replays right now, and we're not gonna get through this tournament without having to be forced to play some tier 5 otherwise. And no one here wants that, right? No one wants that. Alright, so we have Gravy here in the 30B. And then we have Dark 4 times. Because no one else has replays for us to send in, apparently. So really sad about that. But let's see what Gravy can do from the way better south spawn here on mines. Gonna push straight for the hill here. Finds a bat chat. Does not go on. He doesn't seem to be happy with his team. Well, that's unfortunate, Death Star, but it is what it is, and he is just... Wait, what? Wait a minute. Camera speed, you're too low. How did you die already? To a Death Star of all things. You didn't kill yourself, did you? He took 2 shells into his tank. Oh, camera. 2 shots he took. One of which had to be a Death Star penetration then. Damn. And then probably the grill? But from where? The island? That is crazy. Wow. Okay. Wow. What the? I'm gonna have a look back on that replay. If you guys could remind, you can't remind me, obviously not. There's delay. I'm an idiot. But yeah, there's 1 TD on the island. They should both be there. Respect them. Let's have a look at chat. Cole, hello there. Hey, Cora. And hey, Money. How are you guys up to? Is this the right logo, by the way? Is this your logo? Because I got this from someone from the Asia server. So, I'm not quite sure if this is actually your logo or not. So, you know, would be great if you guys could let me know. Because I asked on the server, on the Wargaming server, if I get a team there and I don't have that logo yet, I will go there to ask. Unless I know someone who has it. And someone did PM me. So, you know, if this is indeed your logo, that would be great. But there is the Death Star indeed on the island. And down there is the grill. Indeed near the island.
Another one like that will take him down.
They're still capping on mines.
Penetration. Another one like that will take him down. Enemy armor
Good kill.
destroyed.
Now it's time to reset because no one else does it. What else is super big blue whale? Yeah.
We got him.
Oh, that Prozetto took a big hit. Come on, Gravy, kill him. Here we go.
Enemy vehicle neutralized.
Oh, he wrecked. 30%. 50 as well.
Enemy is hit.
Because you do know that, right? That's a stocky 100. Oof.
Hit him hard.
Talking about stocky 100s, do you know what is cursed, guys? Seeing a stocky 100 with the legendary cannon. How cursed that is? Like, why would you do that? Nice ace though, Green. Quick one. You pulled on us there. And let me actually just rewatch that, because I couldn't. I don't know what happens to this deaths now. I hate that the camera speed is always set to the slowest. It's so annoying. Alright, so this guy's sitting here. I got spotted from the bad chat pushing over. Wanna see where I can see if I can trace the shell back to where it comes from. Can't really, can we? No. There's no shell tracer when the tank's unspotted. That is ridiculous. Why not? It would be cool. Because you'd know where the shell's coming from. This is, by the way, the visual glitch. If someone is zoomed in the replay, like the player, and you go in and slash out of it, then this happens to the camera. And so it takes 400. Take another shot here? No. I'm just curious to see how. Oh, he got set on fire. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So yeah, the shell penetrating here, right? This one. This caused the fire because the fuel tanks are right here, and it splashed over it. And this shot was 400 one, relatively small caliber. Which means that must have been Kranbang, probably, right? Kranbang shot him and then the Death Star. Interesting. You don't mind? Well, I do, okay? Because I'm playing stock tier 5. I mean, it's not too stock anymore. I finally got the gun, but still. Alright, nice game though by Gravy. Ooh. Okay, I spent a lot of time on that replay. Jesus Christ. 6 minutes. Let's watch a quick one here. 2 minutes, why not? Let's throw this in there. Ugh. Ugh. Dark. Why? Why? Why, Dark? Why must you do this to us? Did he say something to this replay? Tour replays. Beginning was the good part, end was horrible. Oh god. I cannot wait to see a horrible ending to a Smasher replay. Let's see. I mean, you know, it's skirmish. I hate skirmish. Let's get that out of the way. So. Pen that VKP. This is your logo. Great! Oh, there's the thumbs up. Not fond of the camera just yet. Good to know. What are these HE pens? Honestly, that VK? Alright, sure. I guess. Fine, why not? The IS-2 cupola? What?
That's a full penetration.
Nah, you know what was more OP? The Matrix dodges that Vickers made. Like, honestly, what the hell was that? Like, what was that? Oh, that was so incredible. That was so cool to watch. Oh, not necessarily cool, you know, it was just fun. Let's say it was fun. So that the person who did it doesn't feel too proud of themselves, you know. Let's just say it was fun. But I don't know if you can see me or someone. I do see. I always read chat. Yes, streamer does read chat. At least I do. I don't know. I don't care what others do. I do read chat. staring at you there. That's how Peter Stare, by the way, was made. It's emoji for members. I don't know, one of them wants to send it into the chat right now. They need to press on emoji and then they have that there. Someone just screenshotted me just staring into the camera. And they just made it an emoji called Peter Stare. Wanted me to use it, so we're using it. Alright, it's time for Hated. This is Pramo. My god, this headset is annoying. It's pressing down my head. Like right here, right? It's annoying after a while, honestly. Whatever. Ever. So, Fishy, are you gonna join us in this stream? Fishy. Fishy, where are you? My good old Fishy. Fishy's a great lad, by the way. He definitely has more esports experience than I do, because I mean he actually played it. I didn't. I just played a lot of competitive in the World of Tanks back then, and now I'm just, you know, some guy commentating Blitz tournaments. Although I did play a bit, played quite high in the spring season in 2018, but you know, it's all. Regardless of that, check out Fishy. He's a great lad. He's good. Definitely knows his sheep. Why is he not here yet? Fishy, what's going on? Wait, it was Fishy that follows. Right, let me check my notes. Fishy Pramo. Yeah, that's correct. Let's check the channel. So that I didn't maybe write it off wrong. Fishy Pramo. Yes, okay. Maybe he's just late. Alright. So let's focus on the lineups in the map, I guess. We have Middleburg. How fitting for the replay we just saw. I love these accidents, man. They're great. Right, so we got double Kranwagen, that's obvious. A Vickers, yeah. We got 2 IS-4s and 2 E5s. That should be a good mashup. And a Pramo, whom we followed last time, who also beat Hated last time. 2-0. Let's see if they can make it happen again, or if Hated would bench. Are now playing also with 2 IS-4s. They also have double Vickers, which is interesting, and E100 from Cora on Middleburg of all maps. And then double E5. Why an E100 of all? I've seen mouses on this map, but never have I seen an E100. So that is just interesting. What is that? Okay, cool, nice streamer hair. Anyway, I'm interested to see what Cora is gonna do. There's Fishy, and yeah, let's just find out. Let's see what happens. Between Hated versus Pramo here on Middleburg in our first matchup. As it stands, it is 0-0 here. It's just that the double Vickers that intrigues me of Pramo. I wouldn't go against one light tank, but choosing 2 is interesting. Saying Andrew to C. Now let's find out who Andrew is. Is it money? No. Whatever. So we got our first spots here from those Vickers. Tanner here, who spot quite a bit of those heavies going on. Noah he hasn't seen yet, who has now been spotted. Finds Cora, who's sitting at a rather awkward position there. And Taich, who's capping, so they know that at least 2 tanks are down. If they have all the tanks gathered up side, they could do a push here. Missed opportunity from Agile. What I hear. Still holding that angle. Oh. No, that was such a misplay. He shouldn't have risked that. Alpha here getting pushed on now. And Pramo is making a move, Chipotle, going forward together with Snowfox here. And Alpha is in quite the predicament. Not be helped all too much, but Hated so far does still have HP advantage here. Making it work, but Alpha, he's losing so much hit points. And Hated is not paying them back. Ghost Ranger's now coming from the backside as well. Putting big shot there into Agile. No, he's still trying to go up in Taich as well, already down to half hit points. And Hated has just thrown away so many hit points here. As well as the hit point advantage. And Pramo just focusing really well so far. MJ here is gonna help out on Snowfox. And Sean trying to play against these E5s here, not quite sure who to shoot. Ends up shooting Marco instead. MJ here will pick up at least one of the E5s. Gets Marco. Can he get even Steven? He can. Gets both of them. As it stands now, it's a 5v4. With hit points in favor of Pramo. It's now a 4-on-4. Snowfox here burning slowly. Man, he does get to kill MJ there, keeping his shell. Agile here's gonna go down to Chipotle. And Kora picks up the IS-4 that was left down below. And now it's just 2 tanks left. On the side of Hated, and a lot of HP to chew through here. Especially on Chipotle. And Kora. Which is gonna hurt. It definitely will be. He's trying to cap C here. I'm not sure if that is the best choice to make. And Money here is trying a cross angle. Onto that E100. Does not pen his shot. And MJ here definitely needs to retreat. And a good reverse speed of the Kranwagen here coming in handy. But he's tracked out in the open. Has managed to get it repaired though. And now Kora here. He's gonna hand him his backside, but Chipotle gets there first. And now it's just Money left. And Pramo here, in the end, convincingly getting this victory. After Hated did nearly turn it around, but they just threw so much HP away, I don't know why. And they definitely should have not had Noah down there. Why was he down there? Noah? What were you looking for? Definitely not gold, because you didn't find that. Well played to Pramo here, the top 3 scorers, Chipotle, Kora and Tanner, still alive at the end. A good chunk of farming there, and just Hated not able to respond all too well to that. Is now behind in a 0-1 situation. With Pramo on match point. Gonna see Mouses now from Hated. An FV from Kora. Definitely want to play unique tanks on there. Probably taking the same position as he did in the E100 last time, just from the opposite side, really. Only Taich in the Mouse here. Right, gonna go for the cap in the middle again. Or not in the middle, but in the city. And no light tank now. Side of Hated, we have double Kranwagen, triple IS-4, and an E5. Whilst Pramo again going for double because no Kranwagen, triple IS-4, and an E5. That's interesting. Looking forward to this one. Both teams here with rather interesting lineups. Pramo with only a slight change. Whilst Hated going for a bit more drastical. Let's see. Can Hated turn it around here and bring it to match or to tiebreaker? Or will it be Pramo taking it down again 0-2 as they did last time? As we move into the second game of the semifinals. Prove your skill number 3. Definitely going to be a lot of pressure here on the side of Hated. With Agile, he's spawning up north. Oh well, not north, but on the medium side. He's definitely not gonna be happy about this. With Ghost Ranger here. Are we going to instantly cap C here, as there's not really any risk in not getting it. As we have it, Money here is now capping A. He will be a bit faster than the C cap. And Kaich is already spotted from Tanner here. Actually managed to get up top there. He's gonna have a great angle here. Should spot Agile as well. But the Ice Forward just with a bit better camera rating here. Stays unspotted. Noah here now has been seen. Alpha also very far forward, and even Steven manages to get across. That's 4 tanks now spotted, 4 hated. The 2 Kranwagens here all alone. Should be able to hold out for quite some time now. Nice shot there from Sean. Now get a B cap here from the Mouse. And as it stands, all of Hated is concentrated here in this city, apart from really just the Kranwagens holding the backlines. We've even Steven here with the HEs onto this Mouse. Have a look at the angles that he's getting here in his location. Not quite able to get that last reset though. Sitting in a rather dangerous position here, can easily get shot at. And actually does take one, puts one back in return. Bora here as well. Very risky in his spot, but fairly sure to not be spotted. Having a great line of fire here. We have Snowfox and Chipotle pushing onto Agile here. But they're driving in quite the crossfire. And Hated here, able to do a good chunk of damage already. Now the push coming onto those Kranwagens here. As to be expected, the focus is on Tanner here. Definitely want to get rid of those light tanks. MJ here does commit for it and gets the kill as well. Manny there with a great shot onto Ghost Ranger, who will go down. Probably to the E5 here, or one of the Kranwagens. And Mako here is left alone. His 3v3 turned into a 3v1. And even on the other side here, Tramo completely lost it. Hated currently outnumbering them. Losing the Mouse now. Agile here still alive. Korra is gonna rush to kill him. But also have a look at the points. We are nearly closing in on the 900 mark here for Hated. And Chipotle is not gonna stay alive for too much longer. Noah here interrupting that B cap. As he does drop in the ice for, we just have even Steven left and Korra in the FV. Very vulnerable tank is tracked out in the open. Money here, putting him down to a one shot. Leaving more or less just even Steven here left to himself as the clock hits 1,000 on the supremacy points, and Hated here does manage to grab the victory rather convincingly. Ramo there with that double push. First through the middle of Middleburg. That sounds odd. And then with that triple against those Kranwagens. Probably not expecting that Mani was still back there. With some really good support and amazing focus by those Kranwagens. Instantly took out those Vickers. Not able to do anything. And just a great game here from Hated. Really turning it around again. And now moving to Oasis. And I'm looking forward to this one. Oasis is an interesting map to play on. Especially as it stays in a loving the ice for not the best tank for this map. But definitely still has its uses around B, even in C. And for great defense on A. So let's see how they are going to be using it. Chipotle here in a Mouse. Definitely looking to at some point get close to B. We do have a Vickers on either side here from Mani and Tanner. And a lot of ice falls yet again. 2 on the side of Hated and 3 on the side of Pramo. And then E100 here from Noah. That is an interesting choice of tank. So I have one Kranwagen and a double E5 to sum up to 7 here for Hater. Whilst Pramo is going with a double E5 here for the rest of the lineup, and this is a pretty even one, I would say. Other than if MJ here can make a difference, a significant one. And especially how Noah and Chipotle are gonna play. It's really gonna be interesting. And let's find out who's gonna win this tiebreaker here. Both teams have now qualified for tomorrow, as they have reached the semifinals. But it now all depends. And they win, or will Pramo succeed here? Currently, the favorites are on number 1 in the leaderboard, 4-a, only losing 2 games in total. Hated here, taking that third one. Let's see if they can take another. Noah here beelining straight towards the B cap. And Pramo here actually sending some tanks into the desert. Only money here. Representative for Hated. Oh, nice shot there from Noah in his E100. For these kinds of shots, an E100 is more or less perfect. With that big alpha damage and good chunk of HP, you can make that work. It's rather risky here, peeking. Takes 2 in return for yet another one. It's 800 for, in total, 1,200. Let's see if they can make it work. Pramo here really aggressive now with those Ice 4s. With Rob, with Snowfox. And Taichi has to back off, and so does Noah, who's now pincered in that one corner. A and C have now both been capped. And the points is pretty much exactly the same. Nice shot there again from Noah. Already dished out quite a bit of damage here. And the 2 E5s from Pramo here, rather aggressive money here. Has them lit up. Has to be careful not to get too aggressive. No Fox here trying to peek against the Ice 4. Money does take his first shot. And Tanner here in the Vickers might be able to make some plays against MJ here. As the A-cap is only being defended by him. And should be able to maybe put in a sneaky shot here, as no one is currently looking. Even Sean, and Alpha does not even have the angle on him. MJ here now crossing over. And Tanner is just waiting for his chance for MJ to lock on to Chipotle here. And he is going for it. Noah did miss his shot. And here comes the focus. Cora around the corner. Tanner has to reposition. He did realize that, and Noah is now in B. Pramo is counter pushing on the other flank with the E5s, with the Ice 4, and Noah misses another shot on this mouse here. Crucial mistakes on that E100. They definitely need to penetrate. Rob here versus 2. Noah goes down to Cora. And the HP is still similar, but one tank advantage here for Pramo, now focusing on Aja. And a lot of tanks all over the place here. But Rob, he's still going money there. Still alive in his Vickers, and MJ is now very low as well. Both German heavies have been taken out now. And Pocus is on that Vickers, he's getting tripled on. John here for the Ice 4 does get it. And Marco here is gonna get double tapped very shortly, as well as tracked now. H has managed to succeed with his penetrating hit here. MJ, sorry, does go down to Tanner in the Vickers. He could be the crucial player here for Pramo. He has all of these booties up for grab. And easy shots on them. Alpha, he needs to make a move and push in. Even Steven here needs to get focused, and Hated has just spread up their focus way too much. Pramo did keep a lot of tanks alive. Marco here is still going. Even Steven also down to a one shot. And Cora and Snowfox both still on a good chunk, as well as Tanner. And this focus has not worked out or Hated at all. The points as well already reached 900. And Pramo are gonna win this one with a rather close but convincing victory here. Could have gone either way, but I think Hated here made the mistake. Those two E100 shots definitely crucial on Chipotle there, buying a lot of time for them. And MJ in the process lost so much hit points that Tanner was able to clean up. And a really good damage spread here in total. Rob and Chipotle just there to buy time in a lot of ways. And yeah, that game's over. Hated has lost and are now in the match for 3rd place. But before that takes place, let's have a quick look at the current groups happening here. And because Pramo won and Club Penguin is in the other 3rd match place, as we can see down here, it is GG that won. So it is 1st and 2nd place playing against each other in Group 1. Also Group 2 we have Void beating out Beta and Apex beating Straight. We're now down there in the match for 3rd place. And in Group 3 we have Pinza vs Nabs, as Cursed and Gosu are playing in that match for 3rd place as well. So we have 2 final streams. Pinza here from Wild Ones Helper, who's following them right now. And we have Fishy watching Pramo vs GG, which definitely also should be a great game to see. And us with that 1st place matchup. Definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, once this matchup is over, as this is happening way before the first for the final games. If you didn't know, once the semifinals is over, once both are over, it instantly creates the match for 3rd place room, which it has happened, as you guys saw. This one was over and it instantly created this one at 25, whilst the finals start at 35, so we might already be over before the finals start. So I'll probably just be talking to you guys a bit, maybe even show some replays, and just probably stream until we get the end results, really. Because I do want to see what happens. I really do. And we go to Oasis once again here. Club Penguin. This is Hated. Can I show the chart? Not sure if you mean the leaderboard or the brackets, which I just did, but I can show the leaderboard, though I don't think it will be updated by then. So yeah, what I meant with Eternal there asking 2nd Pramo loss so far, they have lost once in total to Apex, losing 2 matches, which is why they're not on 100%. Day 1, they beat all games 100%, and also on day 2 of Previous Skill 1. Previous Skill 2, they beat again everything on 100% on day 1, but on day 2, they lost in the finals against Apex. And now they lost one more match to Hated, but still ended up beating them, so you know. Pramo slowly getting chipped away by those victories here, and it's gonna be interesting to see how 2nd place Good Game is gonna be reacting to that. That's gonna... can't talk. Will be a great game to watch. If you are interested in that, definitely check out Fishy, as he will be following that. So yeah. Have a look. We have Oasis here again. Hated just played it. Not sure if Club Penguin actually did. Let's have a look. They did not play the tiebreaker. Meaning that's their 1st match on this map today. We have one ice for Quaddy 5. Vickers and Kranwagen here from Mocha. And Hated. No, this time in a mouse, not an E100. Accompanied by double E5, double ice for MJ back in the Kranwagen and Money in the Vickers. Seemingly the same lineup here again. Just on a different spawn and not in an E100 but a mouse, so that would be interesting to see. That is definitely a game to look forward to, I think. Let's see what Hated can do here. Final 15 seconds here of that time left. crazy how long you have to wait sometimes. But let's not conceal the excitement too much. And just see what happens. Hope for a great match of third place, right? I mean, we now have... Oh, sorry. Let me just quickly check. We have here current third place, Hated, playing against the 7th place. So both teams definitely competent players. And just tournament teams in general. And as this is just the start of the season, these roles could definitely be reversed. But let's see how both sides will be playing this one out. As we have Apple Juice here, going quite aggressive in the riverbed. Making his way towards C here, Money. With a scouting run. Does find 2 already. No lighting on the enemy side here for them. And Noah is making the same approach again. Actually the same spawn, my mistake there. Takes one there, good shot from Apple Juice. He even hit him right into the turret with AP there, that was a great shot from him. And Club Penguin with a good presence there in the desert. Making sure to draw Manny out of there. Mocha here. Very aggressive as well, was probably looking forward to cutting him up here. That didn't quite work. Took 2 there for his aggressiveness, and A and C have now both been capped. Manny here took 2, took 3 shots there. Big misplay in the end, shooting onto Mocha there, revealing his position. Noah here. Probably should not peek like this. Takes a shot from Cheating Legend there. Although he was not spotted, so he could have not known this. On here. Could potentially have an angle on Mocha. Decides against it. With Aja here again, with Taich holding up this side. And they actually do have a Vickers. Apologies there. I have been corrected. And Club Penguin here have been chipping away at the hit points of Hated so far. A lot more than Hated themselves have done. We now see an E5 push here. And Taich is gonna be in quite a bit of trouble. Takes 2 out of 3 shots here that do damage. Has to be reverse side scraping with this building corner. Not gonna be easy for sure. Now gonna take quite some HE shots. But all 7 tanks of Club Penguin have been spotted, and Noah now pushing down on Mocha here. Ginger Ninja doing the same. And Sean here quite in a revealing position as well. Noah, he's losing so many hit points. He's just wasting them and throwing them all away. He is drawing the attention that he wants to. But I'm not sure if that is worth it or not, because he is gone down now to the E5s. They did get Mocha in return. But was the mouse worth it in return for Kranwagen? I'll have to find out about that one. There's Darktronics there now, lurking behind the lines, looking for Mani here. Who's definitely in low HP, and he can duel with. As the focus is now here on Cheating, he does go down. Arctic here is gonna look for Mani, and so is Darktronics. Who's gonna go down here? That's a nice hash. Oh, he does survive. Lives a little bit longer here. And was able to put up 1 more shot. Sean does go down. And MJ here. Could have Edgy. He does get him indeed. Just leaving 3 tanks left. It's a 3v4 now. Big hit point advantage here for Hater. Darktonics there. Does go down to Agile. Just leaving 2. And this is 2v1s here. Although Arctic and Sealnator are both trying to focus over here. Which is a great idea. But this game basically decided here, even if Ginger does go down. There's 600 HP between these 2. There's nothing that's really gonna change that. It's 1 more penetration out, and then MJ can clear the job here, and they do win their first match here on Oasis. Yes, Yaro, I do indeed have a delay now. I always do in tournament streams. Alright. Good first game here from Hated. I think both teams played this pretty well. A bit of a misplay there from Mani at the start. He lost so many hit points and then became an easy target of focus there near the end. I'm getting the attention of, I think, 3 people that wanted to kill him. So definitely a good job from him there. We have Sean and Noah here. Probably not gonna both play in E100, and indeed I am correct in that one. The Penguin here. Sticking with, I believe, the same lineup as before, not changing anything. We have now E100 and Mouse from Hated. With double E5, double IS4 and a Vickers. Interesting. Rather interesting indeed. Taichi does not want to play that IS4 anymore. He doesn't care about that crap. Takes a Mouse instead. And we have 3 E5s. We might see a change again here. Yep. Okay, he does go back to the IS4. Maybe he was forced. Maybe he changed his mind. We will never know. But they are now on match point. So if they can win this here or not is entirely up to them. And yeah. Let's see if Noah can make up for that big misplay at the end there against Pramo, bouncing 2 shots on that mouse. That was very crucial, I believe. Let's see. Can he redeem himself and can get Hated? Their placement of 3rd here in Group 1, or will it be Club Penguin bringing it to tiebreak? In the second match on Oasis Palms. Definitely not a favorite map of many, but still rather interesting in terms of strategy here. Look at that E5, he had a really good spawn here. And with the speed boost, Edgy is gonna get really far already. Might even catch many off guard. But he's holding back. And Hated here against all odds, going for the desert this time. Even though they do have that E100 here. Quite a bit of spots already coming in. We have 2 unspotted E5s here. Maybe setting up a trap. Sean has been spotted and so has Ginger. Deciding to defend the C cap. Edgy here now moving up. And pay attention, he could get doubled on by those 2 Hated E5s. But he could also even spot them for really good intel. Noah here, the first one to take some damage. Arctic here also now going quite aggressive. Noah takes a second shot. Not looking too well for him. In Arctic here, he could really get caught off guard. He's not spotted, but MJ did. So he's definitely not gonna hold back, but Aja here still is. That's a good choice to make. A now getting capped in the meantime by the IS4. And we hear the first shot of the E100. Did not quite hit his target. Ginger here trying to trade shots. Does not go too well for him, and it's a very slow start so far. Points are still even. Walker here now relocating with his Karanwang into the city. And cheating here. I think he just got double tapped there. Noah with a big shot onto his side of the turret here. And Agile as well did get 1 shot into him. Lost 900 HP instantly there. Has to be a bit more careful. Both figures have seen each other seal NATO. They're going closer towards A. It's quite alone there, so Apple Juice here. The hero is relocating with the rest of the gang. As Arctic and cheating now. Driving back though, he has been spotted here. And has to hold back. As it could give away the whole rotation that Club Penguin here is trying to make. Ginger here takes an HE shot. Nothing too crazy. Does get tracked though. And indeed we will see Sealnado here entering A. Noah still not able to quite connect his shots in the E100. As we now have Hated as well here, have relocated their E5s up to the top side here. They have now stolen A. But here comes Taich, and Sealnado is gonna be in quite a world of pain here. Takes the first shot, takes the second, and here comes MJ. Here comes Sean as well from the middle. Unexpected assault from Hated here. With all but 2 tanks, Ginger here now of course getting pushed on by the remaining 3 people in the desert here. But Noah does have something to say about that. Looking to put in a shot into cheating here. But puts one into Edgy instead. That is fine as well. Apple Juice here in dark. As well as Arctic here not quite going up as they left Sealnado to die. I'm now gonna relocate here. Edgy down to quite some low hit points. Noah was able to put out yet another shot. Definitely a bit too risky here with bleeding. Both sides though. We've Hated now. 2 tanks down. And Money here losing more unnecessary hit points. Should be more careful with his Vickers. And he loses some more here, cheating. Good cross shot there from his side. With 2 rather low HP tanks here with those E5s in the back, but they're not going to be in any kind of trouble. As they are in the backlines here. And Mocha is looking for that A cap. He's also looking for MJ. Or preferably that Vickers if he can. And let's see if he can connect all of his clip at once. Finds 1. He finds 2. Can he get the 3rd in? He does, but he doesn't roll high enough. Thanks to the reactive armor here, Darktronic's not able to kill him. Money does go down on the other hand. 2 Arctic here. And MJ has to turn around, but Darktronics gets him anyway. This game is looking rather close indeed at this point. Agile here. It's a 5-on-3. They get Arctic. And look at the cap as well. It's 800, nearly 900 points here. They're gonna steal B. Taich is really low. They need to double tap him. Then they do get the kill. Oh, Taich falls. It's all up to Sean at this point. Can he manage it? Edgy does miss his shot. But both him and Cheating are not one-shots. Neither is Darktronics. Who is definitely gonna go and interrupt the A cap here. Leaving Sean in a big trouble. If he can kill one of those 2, he should win this game automatically thanks to the points seized. As it should be 40. And he needs to get around. He needs to get Cheating. Who's just falling back. Aim in. He gets it! And Sean wins the 1v3. As they just were able to get to the 960. And Sean took the initiative. Pushed forward. Aimed in the shot. And was able to clear this game here. And what a close one. This game was great. I was not even sure how to properly commentate it at some points. As you may have noticed. Man. That was quite the result here. As Club Penguin not able to pick up the victory here. Yet again. And Hated. Pick up the 3rd place in this tournament. At least in Group 1, that is. And yeah, well done to them. And let's have a look at the other 3rd place matches as the finals have barely even started. Let's have a look at them. We have... oh, that's Group 3 already. We have Straight versus Bayeta here. Let's have a look. And that has already ended. Straight here winning 2-0. And in Group 3, Gosu versus Curse has also ended in a 2-0. Meaning all 3rd place matches are now over. Leaving only Naps versus Pincer. Apex versus Void. And Pramo vs GD left to play. And they've only started 5 minutes ago, so that might take a bit. And that means I will give you guys some replays. Let's check the tour replays channel. There we go. Let's take the longest one we got. It's this. As your replay. What a great game though. I really enjoyed that. Dark. Playing the FV. In skirmish, that's what I was wanting to say. Where's the sleep? I don't know, Hunter x Hunter. It has left me hours ago. I didn't have proper sleep in 2 days. But don't tell that Jason who's here now. But that's maybe a bit of a shitty timing. Oopsie. Yeah, anything. Shh. No one must ever know. It was bad. Bad trading there. No, they did play Eternal. What are you talking about? They did. Let me find it. Here, right here. They played against Pramo. Let me enhance a bit. I can't enhance any further. Let me enhance even more. There we go. Here. Look. They did play. They just lost before they were able to meet 80. And let me just screen, and now let's turn this off again. There we go. They did play. They just didn't get far. You noobs! Didn't even realize it. How dare you? Feel ashamed. I'm just joking. Although it does seem as though Hated does not have the best reputation then. According to what Soviet Pro is saying in the chat. I mean, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the NA scene just yet. But I shall in the future, hopefully. Have more knowledge. That E5 is... What are you trying to hash, Dark? It's an IS-7. Frontally. You're not a Death Star that can just hash that. Oh. Drop down. Wow, you should have died for so many mistakes already, Dark. This is insane. Insane! It is insane. And he said this one was nice. Come on, Dark. You can do better than that. But let's see what he still has to go. Let's play it passively now.
Enemy is hit. We damaged them.
I really can't add anything right now, sorry. Sorry, I just can't. Yeah, that's true, Eternal. Not even a second, it's just if you got the tick there faster, you know. Because the cap is ticks and not seconds. At least I think so. I mean, I don't know in what intervals it goes up. Maybe there's a second. You know, it's just... whatever. I just call it ticks because it ticks up in points and not in a certain amount of time. It would be cool though, you know, if you like had, let's say you had the bases here and the bars, right? If it would like show this tone until the game's over and the team reaches 1,000. First of all, this would help with determine is this gonna be a draw or not. If like both teams reach close to 1,000 points or like are basically equal, or if my brain is not working, it's too early in the morning. Or like, you know, if you are in a 1v something situation, like, or 1v1, and you gotta find your enemy fast and you just don't know how much time you have left. Stuff like that would be cool, right? In my opinion. I mean, maybe it is too much to add. I don't know. Let's have a look. Some of these games are over. If Pramo versus GG still going. I don't expect any of these games to finish quickly, honestly. Still going on. Good sleep. I'm not having a good sleep. And they are also still. Alright. I mean, this is. Let's check the placement on the leaderboard. This is 5th versus 9th right here. Pincer's looking to drop into the top 8 today. As Purple has been beaten by them, who are 8th, and they're like 30 points apart. Apex and Void are 4th and 6th respectively. And then we got Pramo and GG, which is 1st and 2nd respectively. So, you know, that one's gotta be crazy. Gotta be crazy. But yeah, you know, just putting that out there with the whole hate stuff. Hated, sorry. Don't hate on any clans in this chat. If you want to do that, don't do it here. I really don't condone that. You can cheer for your favorite teams. You're free to do so. But I don't need toxicity. I really don't. Yeah, let's show another reap. I guess let's just go through them all, because we might actually need to if they go like the tiebreaker. Ah, okay, Fox, so it was you! Because you didn't respond to that yesterday. Or last time, at least. Hey, Sean. Having some of the hated people now joining again. No boys. That was a great last game, by the way. That was close. That was really goddamn close. My god. What did he say? Just some farming. Yes, just spamming some average games because you want replays. Yes, I want replays. That is true. If you have any replays, any of you, you're all good players. All of you. I hope at least. Even if not, if you have a good game, I need replays for my streams. I don't want to tag on my server again. I already complained once. I mean, people always complain about tags, I guess, right? That was a good shot. But you know, I just don't have any replays anymore. This is my second to last replay I can show on stream. Then I don't have any more. Again. I'm so sad. Oof. That mouse. Then. You wanna be English. Or Mäuschen. You wanna be German. You can, yeah, Fox. But put it in the tour replays channel and add a timestamp. Hey, nothing. I haven't seen you around in a bit. Are you alright, mate? How you doing? That was not a great hashtag. But I would probably not show it in this stream anymore. I would show it in EU today. When I'm following... Who am I following again? God damn. My memory. Ah, yeah, BPS. Am I following? Little hacker Vickers. A pattern. I love how people still think there's aimbot in this game. It's so funny. Ridiculous.
That's a critical hit. Penetration.
Especially since there's RNG involved. Don't worry, Jason, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's 450 here too. Oh well, for you guys it's gonna be 455. So many people died in that camp, Jesus Christ. Alright, come on, clear him, clear him, clear him! GG.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Enough for 19 hours. Jesus. Jesus Christ. 19 hours. Why would you do that to yourself? Honestly. I mean, I've been awake for like 40 hours once, but I never want to do that ever again. Not even close to that. Alright, we've seen that replay. Let's have another look. Some of these finals are now done. Oh, at least one of them is still playing. They are probably going to tiebreaker. I hope so, at least. Apex versus Void is 2-0 for Apex. Ah. Gonna put them in a quite nice spot there on the leaderboard. And then in group 3, is this over already? It is not, indeed. So both games that are streamed are still going. I am jello as AF, by the way. Yes, I am. But hey, that's just how it is sometimes, right? Can't see a final game firsthand. Just get it. Is that the same game? Yes, it is. I downloaded the wrong replay. God damn it! Oh, I downloaded the wrong one. 1 second. I just downloaded this one too. Alright, this one sent in. Now this is the last replay I have in my tour replays channel. Now I'm completely dry again. Can I show the GG's roster? Sure, I can do that. Wait. Let's pause this for a moment. And let's turn on the assistant, because the assistant has feature. Here, this is the team. We got Edgy, Grogu, Jenny, Glory, Kenny Otsuhater, 20,000, 17. Whitetails. Kakati, I think someone told me that in the PMs. Apparently I did pronounce the name wrong, so thank you, kind sir, for telling me. No, honestly, thank you. We got Rye Guy, Spectre, and I not have seen this player in the roster or actually playing it, and Assassin. So that is the roster. There we go, Hunter. There you go. There you go. Another skirmish replay. Woo. I just take anything I can. I just take it. I like this though. This I like. I like this. The 128 gun. I like and approve. 128 is honestly great. People should try it more. It really takes people by surprise how quick this reloads, because it's 9 seconds. With adrenaline, this is 7.5. You out reload some tier 9 mediums with this, which is just insane. And you have way higher alpha as well. People, yes, they will probably, most of them, always prefer the 150. I'm not one of them, honestly. You know, I'm not one of them, because I like this gun more. It has gun handling. What more do I want? The other one doesn't have that, even if it has a bit of a Pete, you sent it in the wrong channel though. I have a tour replays channel. You sent it into Kind sir.
Great shot.
Let me just tag you. I hate my Discord so much. I don't know why, but this one button I press keeps crashing it. Or freezing my Discord. It's so annoying. And then I have to end the whole process tree so it restarts properly. It's so annoying. I hate Discord for this.
Star shot.
Bad bounce, unlucky.
That's a full penetration. Penetration.
Did I just crashed it again? Are you kidding? I just crashed it twice in a row. I'm in pain. Alright, there we go. That's the last of my replays. Still battles in progress, damn. It's over. And Premo wins 2-1. Again in tiebreaker. Now having lost 4 games in total. 4. And Apex vs Speed we knew already. And then let's have a look at group number 3, which is right here. Naps vs Pincer. Is it still going on? It is not. And Naps has beaten Pincer. 2-1. And that is all games for today. And we will then have them tomorrow. Let's see. I don't believe it updated yet. Yeah, it doesn't seem that way. Yeah, I guess so. The leaderboard is not updated yet. It will probably take 1-2 hours. I assume so. Don't know who you are. Sorry. She accepted. Oh yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. Some great games today. Thanks to Hate It. We will be back with them tomorrow. Same time, same place. Gonna be following Hate It throughout the second phase of this. Prove your skill number 3. And yeah, otherwise, I hope you guys had a good time. I did indeed. Any feedback about commentary is always appreciated. Did I say your name wrong? Please let me know, because I'm shit with names. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So much for watching. And see you all again next time. Bye bye.